Hi guys, welcome to this week's Monday Bites. I'm Vivian Chan and I love pineapples. Pineapples are everywhere, but that's not the only inspiration for today's segment. It's because of JP's mom, Alexa. Hi Alexa, thank you so much for the shirt that you got me for Christmas, and I've been thinking about this segment for the past 8 months. I wanted to perfect it, and here we are today. First things first, I wanted to share a nice frozen dessert. It's called Dole Whip. Dole Whip is a very popular frozen dessert that you get at a Florida theme park. That's also where JP's from and where Alexa's watching us right now. So it's inspired because I have a little personal touch to it. We're gonna start off with having some frozen cubed pineapple. Plop that into a food processor. And then you're going to add some coconut milk. It's very, very popular because it's vegan. That should be enough. It's vegan and it's also dairy-free, hence the coconut milk. Turn it on. Oh boy. Okay, once that gets going, just turn it on and it's gonna keep going. You're gonna have to push it a little. My food processor is a little tricky. Sorry, it's a little messy. So my take on this is a pink pineapple whip. It's pink because pink pineapples are everywhere. They're very popular in Costa Rica. However, you cannot get them in the US. So why not make it your own? This guy's a little chunky. Push it in. And I know this is also very similar. This is very similar to ice cream, which is a banana-based, dairy-free ice cream. But I'm getting a little bored of ice cream. So let's have pineapple whip. Yes, if you guys don't like pineapple or you're allergic to it because of that enzyme, feel free to use peach. You can cube up peach or mango. Those are all fun alternatives for you. So you're gonna keep going, and it's gonna take a little bit, but you wanna be careful of how much coconut milk you're adding, because to make it pink, you're gonna have to add another juice. Let's see. Absolutely. Sarah asked if you can use almond milk. Yes, you can use almond milk or cashew milk to make it dairy-free. However, you want to make sure you have at least a little coconut oil because it gives it that fattiness, and that's what resembles the richness of ice cream. So this is nice and it's getting there, but we're going to add our pink element. When I was talking to my food stylist about this, I was like, I'm going to add cranberry juice. She goes, oh, that's great. Doesn't cranberry juice have a lot of sugar? I'm like, yes, cranberry cocktail actually. It's not really pure juice. So we actually switched to beet juice. Beet juice is all organic, naturally sweet, and beautiful color. So while this is going, add a splash. Lift the lid, because it doesn't help. Look at that magic. Again, be very careful how much you put in there, because it will change very quickly. Patience. You can use half and half, but then it's no longer dairy-free. But if you don't have that issue, no worries, use half and half. All right, it's going now. All right, let me clear it, and I'm gonna show you how to make it all pretty and iconic, similar to all that you see on social media. For my pineapple whip, I have some frozen cubes pineapple, some coconut milk, and some beet juice. Feel free to use any other juice. Let us know what you're thinking. Maybe if you want it purple, you can use grape. If you want to use green, maybe like a green smoothie to have that extra healthiness. Okay, so now that it's all pink and pureed, I'm gonna scoop it out. If you want, you can also, for that iconic swirl, you can pop it in a zip top bag with a huge star tip, clip it, and then pipe it. But I want to eat it right now, and we're not that fussy. So I'm gonna scoop it out. Super pink. I don't feel bad about eating this at all. A little more. Just a little, has a little earthiness, but if you don't want to use beet, because I know some people get very turned off, you can feel free to use cranberry. So I'm also going to sprinkle on, another take is some tahini powder. Tajin is a very popular spice in Mexican cuisine. It's a mixture of smoked paprika, some spice. You can use like ancho or cayenne if you want to go nuts, and some salt. So there's a nice kick of heat. Let's try it. Mmm. So creamy, and it's super, super refreshing. Ooh, I really like that. And the next thing we're going to do is make a float. So take your mixture. This is also a great make ahead. You can make this for your party, keep it in your freezer, and when your guests come, you can scoop it right up, or you can make it into popsicles. A guilty-free dessert. So I have my mixture here, and I'm gonna fill it with some coconut-flavored seltzer. Pretty and pink. This is a fun float. Have another scoop to top. Give it a quick stir. So refreshing. And if you want to go extra fancy, you can always coat the rim with the spice. So now that we're done with dessert, because we're doing everything backwards, this is so heavy. We're going to make fried rice. I think that pineapple is great for savory application. It's a little nugget of sweetness, and to balance out certain things like bacon. Bacon is delicious, and fried rice is delicious, and pineapple is delicious, so everything is just one big old bowl of happiness. What you're going to need is a large nonstick skillet, some vegetable oil. Pour that in. Make sure it gets super hot. And I know the link to the recipe is for curry corn fried rice. However, I think fried rice should be a very simple thing, kind of like clean your pantry, or you can fancy it up. So this should just be inspiration, and whatever you guys are thinking about adding into fried rice, let us know. Comment below. So now this is getting nice and hot. I like to pop 2 eggs in, give it a quick stir. And this is just to quickly set them. This is not by any means cooking it fully through. This will add richness at the very end of your dish. Okay. You can add a little bit of salt, but not too much. Just like this, he's ready. Kind of like soft scrambled eggs. Okay, scoop it out. Let that hang out. Add a little more oil. Again, over high heat. And you're going to add your aromatics. Aromatics is exactly what it sounds like. Aroma. I have some grated ginger, some chopped onion, and some curry powder. I do like to cook my curry powder in the beginning because I like to cook out that raw spice. Stir. And fried rice is just all like a dump and stir kind of dish. So make sure you have all your mise ready to go. Mise is just another fancy chef term for having your ingredients ready. Prepped out.
Richard suggested adding crab meat to your fried rice.
Richard, I like the way you think. You're the fancy kind. So fun facts about the pineapple. Do you know why it's called a pineapple? Well, when Americans discovered it, they thought it resembled a pine cone, hence pineapple. Very clever. Pineapple also has a ton of vitamin C, and pineapple takes 3 years to mature fully until it's ripe. So it's a labor of love. It's also really pretty in the field. They have a beautiful flower attached to them. So now that my pineapple, nope, not my pineapple, now that it's onion, the color threw me off. I'm gonna add my pineapple. Just cube, and I want it to brown a little. It gets that little nugget of sweetness, caramelizing. Stir, stir, stir. Ooh, flying onion. Smells great, and we're actually gonna eat this with our lovely spread. You wanna constantly stir so nothing burns. Nice little nugget, and then I'm gonna add some baby corn. Pop that in. I cut them into about 1-inch segments so everyone can have a nice spoonful. Crab meat would be Richard. I really wish we spoke Richard because I wish I was adding crab meat right now. But you will say that at the very end because you want to make sure your crab is not overcooked. So if you guys are adding things that are cooked like seafood, you want to be very gentle with it. You don't want to keep stirring it. Veggies and pineapple cubes are totally fine because they have that nice structure. So now that we have brown, we're going to add some rice. Very important about fried rice. You want it to be cooked and cool. Cook normal rice, put it on a sheet pan, parchment line, and stick it in the fridge. This will be your saving grace because otherwise you're gonna get clumpy fried rice. Nobody wants clumpy fried rice. Put that in. I don't like to put too much rice into my fried rice ratio. I like to have about 75% rice because I want to make sure it's not all rice. I want to highlight the other ingredients. Look at that change of color. Lower your heat.
Mark was wondering if you had any tips for finding a good pineapple at the store.
Yes, Mark. Mark, you are like in my brain right now. Guys, finding a pineapple is super easy. I know it's super intimidating. I'm gonna show you. I pulled out 2 today. If you guys see a pineapple like this is great if you're buying it ahead of time. Pineapples ripen very, very quickly at home. But if you want one to eat tonight, go for a guy like this. It's changing color, multitasking. It's changing color, and you can see that in the bottom, it's a little soft, and you can smell it, that fragrant, floral, super, super sweet. It is ready to eat tonight. However, you see it on sale and you're like, I'm not gonna get to it till the weekend. You want something like this, especially in the summer. The warmer temperatures will help ripen it super quick. And another neat trick, hang it upside down. That helps ripen a lot faster. So now that everything is coated, we're gonna add our seasoning. I always like to season near the end because there's so many flavors and you wanna make sure you don't over salt it. So we're gonna add is some fish sauce. If you can use soy sauce if you don't like fish sauce, but I really like the umami. It's super flavorful. Just a little goes a long way. A little pepper. This pepper mill is really tight. And then last but not least, this is off heat by now. We're gonna pour in some toasted sesame oil. Super fragrant. Some scallion. And we're gonna toss. And I didn't forget about our little egg friend because there's still residual heat. I'm gonna add it in now. Stir it up. Super pretty. This is when you would add the crab meat, Richard. So now I wanted to show you guys how to use its own little vessel. Have a pineapple, take out everything you need for the fried rice. Look, Mother Nature serving bowl. Scoop it in. How cute is this for a date? You're welcome.
Nina was wondering if you've ever tried deep frying pineapple.
Deep fried pineapple, yes. We actually have a lovely deep fried pineapple video on foodnetwork.com. It's covered in coconut. You guys have to look for it. Sarah is actually the star of that video. So there you have it. Looking good. Now for garnishes. Bacon. So much bacon. Okie dokie. Now I'm gonna have a little more green. Pineapple fried rice. Ta-da! Okay, and the final thing I want to show you guys is a drink because JP always likes his sip. Now I'm a bartender. So, how delicious is a cocktail that only highlights pineapple? I'm not Thai. We're going to add some rum. I'm staying on topic. Pour it in. This is some dark rum. I'm gonna make it strong. Some light rum. Some almond flavored pour. And triple sec. Orange juice. This is a great party drink. You throw everything in there, shake it up. Hopefully I don't splash on myself. I'm not a bartender, can you tell? Okay, that would have gone really bad. Take a glass, fill it with ice. Come on, work with me today. It's Monday. Do you guys have any questions for pineapple? Super chill.
Sherry says that she likes to make a pineapple hot sauce.
Pineapple hot sauce, Sherry, yes, come hang out with me. Show me hot sauce. Super boozy. JP might need to go home after this.
Jeffrey also wanted to know some other pineapple dessert suggestions.
Pineapple dessert, I like grilling pineapple. I like how naturally sweet it is if you get a ripe one, or now you know how to ripen one at home. What other desserts? I can't eat that. That one is right. That's just not happening today, JP. Make a little salad on top, plop it in. This one's for him. Check out foodnetwork.com. We have tons of recipes, but I have to say one of the classic pineapple recipes I love is upside down cake. Pineapple upside down. It's super pretty. And I love putting on a ham. I know it's a polarizing topic with the whole Hawaiian pizza, but I do like it. Please, no judgments. With that said, I'm gonna have a lovely meal. And remember, guys, Mondays never have to bite. You just need something pineapple-y. Bye, guys. Bye, Alexa. Thank you so much for watching. Click here for more videos. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments below so I know what you're thinking and what you want to see next.